So I just got my official anniversary email from the dealer. It's been exactly 1 year since I've had my car. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to do a video of my first impressions of my first year owning a Dodge Charger. What's up guys, my name's Anthony. This is your first time tuning in. If you've already subscribed, welcome back. So today this is not really like a pros and cons video. I actually have one of those in the agenda. This is more of what kind of maintenance I've done to the car the past year, what I've done to the car for modifications, what I plan to do for modifications, and general comments and review. So this past year I racked up a whopping 14,000 miles on my car. Now I don't expect to do that for next year. I do think a lot of that was in the beginning when I first got the car. I was taking a lot of aimless drives. I was enjoying having a V8 compared to a 4-cylinder so much. For the gas mileage, I averaged about 20 for the year. For a full video on that, I'll add it right here. So for maintenance wise, it really wasn't anything crazy this year. I think I did about 2 to 3 oil changes. I might have done it right when I got the car. I did have to get the rear pads and rotors replaced a few months in because they were just ready to be done. And then I just did the fronts about a month ago. The only real issue was the drive shaft getting replaced twice. And now that that's fixed and I haven't had any issues with it, full video on that right here. But let's go take a look outside. So for the next upcoming years, my plan is to definitely dive in deeper with this thing. Right now, I'm just trying to get the little less expensive projects and little cosmetic things out of the way first, so that way I have time to actually save up for the bigger parts of the project. As for what I've done to the car so far, I did get rid of the flush mount spoiler right off the bat. I don't know why they have those. Replaced it with the SRT style wing, and additionally, as you can see, I did do the wicker bill on it, and I think it looks great. One of the other things I did right off the bat was take the Dodge badging off the back. I think it looks so much cleaner like this. I just used fishing line and a heat gun and it honestly came right off. Just give it a good wash after. Another thing I did was get red decals for the badging. I think that those look so much better than just the black. I think it definitely stands out and goes with the aesthetic of the car better. I did the Hemi as well as the Charger badge. Ooh, popcorn. So another little cheap thing that I got was the smoke tint for the side markers. I thought that they like stood out in the car too much, so I just wanted to smoke them out. I can tag the link in the description below. So I did actually replace the rear valance with the police valance one with the rounded holes rather than the fake tips that are built into the stock one. And I did just recently do a video on my exhaust. If you guys haven't seen it, you can check it out up top. So my plans hopefully for next summer is to basically have my wheel and tire fitment on point. I may get lowering springs down the road just to get the fitment nice and flush, but we'll see what happens. I also didn't want to go head over heels in modifications in the first year in this car just because I want to leave funds available just in case anything was wrong with the car. I do want to be saving up for good quality parts for this thing. I don't want to just be buying the cheapest thing possible just to get it on the car. So one of the things I'd like to do eventually is to get a tune once the warranty is actually expired. So another thing I'm looking to doing eventually down the road for this car is to get a tune. I'm gonna wait until my warranty is actually voided before I do that. I'm looking into Diablo right now, but if you guys have any other recommendations, please help a brother out in the comments. I'm also looking to get a front lip for this thing, but I'm gonna wait until my wheel and tire fitment is actually on point before I do that. For right now, that's pretty much all the list I have for the future modifications. So honestly, one of the biggest things I was surprised about, because of the fact that muscle cars always get that bad rep about not being able to corner, is the fact that how well it holds the road. I actually can push this thing pretty far in corners, and I think it does have to do with the fact that I do have the road and track version with the upgraded suspension from the Super Track Pack, so I can't speak for other Chargers, but that's one of the biggest things that I love about the car is how well that thing actually takes corners. So keeping with the performance aspect of things, I will say that the transmission handles the power very well, but it does get a little glitchy sometimes. When I'm in manual mode and I shift back over to automatic, it does actually rev up a little bit, thinking it's still in manual mode, waiting for you to shift. So I do have to kind of hop in while I'm in auto with the paddle shifters, but then eventually after a couple gear changes, it does actually settle out. So if you're like me and you don't want to put things in the back seat or the front seat for the possibility of getting damaged or dirty, this thing actually has a massive trunk, which came in handy recently for moving. I was able to pack so much stuff, and that's another big thing that I love about the car. Another thing I did do is get a separate set of winter wheels and tires. This is gonna be a lifesaver for you. Trust me, I would say they're a necessity. One of the biggest things I've realized over the past year of having my car is how big the Mopar community actually is. Whether it's on social media presence, on the forums, or even in public, everyone is basically so easy to connect with, and they're always there to help you troubleshoot, give you recommendations, and they're always there to look out for the next guy. So seeing that I do want to take my car to the next level, having that large community around me is going to be very beneficial and a time saver because I can see what people have done and also what not to do. So all in all, I'm very happy with my purchase, and I think it was worth every minute I waited for it. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next one.